Is the Delta 2 Max quieter than the Delta Max? The answer to that question is yes. Let's take a listen. When I received the Delta 2 Max, the thing I was most interested to hear was whether or not they'd improved the cooling. And they definitely have. You can see there that we've got a maybe over 10 dB reduction in noise level from the device. And that's fantastic. Really good job. I don't know whether the batteries require less cooling. The lithium iron phosphate just don't require quite as aggressive cooling as the lithium ion. That might be the case. Or whether they've just looked at the design and thought, how can we make this quieter? Because there are good ways to cool and there are bad ways to cool. You can do it quietly. And the Delta Max certainly wasn't. However, the only bad point is the fact that the Delta 2 Max, as they've called it, I keep wanting to call it the Delta Max 2, they have made it so that the fan actually kicks in at a lower power level. So you really don't have to be doing that much at all for the fan to kick in. Generally on the Delta Max, I could charge things. I could use the DC output, so the USB-C, the USB-A, the 12 volts DC outs on the back. I could use those, and most of the time the fan wouldn't kick in unless I was pulling 150 or so watts. Anything up to probably 100 watts, it'd be absolutely fine. On the Delta 2 Max, that threshold is much lower, so I don't really have to be doing that much at all, and the fan will be kicking on and off all the time. So yes, it's quieter, but it is on more of the time. I hope that's helpful for you if you wanted to know. Nice to hear the difference there, and good to see they've improved the product.